Hi, I'm Mike, founder of GoodBed.com. Today we're going to be taking a quick peek at the Awara mattress, which has been revamped and even expanded from one model to two and is going to be brand new for 2022. In fact, it's so new that as of the time we're filming this, we are looking at some prototypes. But at the same time, we wanted to show them to you because we know that the construction is pretty much settled here. So even if some of the cosmetics may change by the time these come to market, we feel like we can show you here what to expect. So we're excited to show you these mattresses. Stick around. So while a lot has changed in the new Awara mattress, the fundamental premise and construction has remained consistent. The Awara was launched as a natural hybrid latex mattress, and that is still what it is. It's got fundamentally natural latex over pocketed coil construction. But what's new is that there are now two models instead of one, and even the tight top model, which probably is the closest analog to the previous version of the Awara, has what I would describe as a substantially different feel than the original version of the Awara. But before we get into the feels, let's talk about the construction of these Awara mattresses, which is going to be very similar between the two models. It starts with the cover here, which is a poly cotton spandex blend. So it's about 30% cotton, and the rest of it is poly and spandex. It has a very soft feel to it, very kind of cozy type inviting feel. And part of that has to do with the quilt underneath. So inside the cover, there is some fiber that is quilted in there, which starts with a layer of 100% New Zealand wool, obviously a natural material there. And then below that, you have a layer of rayon and polyester also inside this quilt. Overall, the net effect of this is it does add a great deal of surface plushness to the mattress, I would say. So there's just a softness, kind of coziness right up at the top that comes directly from this quilt. And underneath that, there's a 2-inch layer of natural Dunlop latex. And this is kind of like a medium soft layer of latex, I would say. And that runs obviously across the mattress. And then below that, you have a pocketed coil support unit, a 638 coil unit. And that obviously runs across the whole mattress. There's no foam perimeter. The coils go edge to edge. And ostensibly there are some edge coils, although we didn't detect a lot of additional reinforcement around the edges in our test. And then in terms of some of the aesthetic features, you'll notice these are kind of consistent with the construction quality of the original Awara. You've got nice, luxurious looking side panels and the tape edge, this kind of piping that runs around the perimeter of the mattress, handles, nice handles on the side. So kind of higher end touches like you saw on the original Awara. And then of course, this is a mattress that comes with a 365-day trial period and what they call a forever warranty. So now the specs that we just went through are common to both models, but those are the entire specs of the first model in the collection. That's what they would call the tight top. That's a 10-inch mattress in total between the 8-inch pocketed coil unit and the 2 inches of latex on the top. The other model is going to be a pillow top, so the Awara pillow top. That's what you see here. And the only difference between the pillow top and the tight top is the addition of a second layer of latex on top of the latex that we described in the tight top. So that latex that we described as kind of a medium to medium soft layer of latex has an even softer layer of latex above it in the pillow top. And the net result of that is obviously a softer feel in this pillow top. So while we're talking about feel, let's compare the feels of these two mattresses. What we found, starting with the tight top, is that this is substantially softer than the original Awara. That one we had classified as a firm. This new version of the Awara, we probably are going to classify as a medium firm, but it is up close to being a straight medium. The quilting on the top gives it a lot of surface softness, but overall we'd still put it in that medium firm bucket. But that's nonetheless a substantial increase, a very noticeable increase in softness relative to the original Awara. The pillow top version is going to be what we call a medium soft. So having that additional 2 inches of softer latex up on top does give it a noticeably increased amount of softness relative to the tight top. Now, the interesting thing about both of these is you probably get maybe slightly above average cushioning depth, kind of slightly more sink than average on the tight top, and definitely more than average on the pillow top. But of course, with the latex construction, the very nature of latex has a buoyant feel. So it's kind of an interesting kind of combination of getting a little bit of that hugged or cradled sensation, but without getting that kind of stuck in the mattress feel. You still have like kind of a sense of buoyancy even when you're down in the mattress a little bit. So that's kind of an interesting dynamic of these two mattresses, of both of them, but particularly of the pillow top. And of course, with the combination of latex, which is an inherently springy material, and the spring unit below, you are going to get a substantial amount of bounce on these mattresses, probably a little bit more on the pillow top than even on the original, principally because, again, of that additional layer of latex, which just kind of creates even more sort of buoyancy to the mattress that can kind of spring you back up. Then one other thing we probably should note in the case of the Awara is that while there are a lot of natural materials and components in this mattress, it's not going to be a mattress that's top to bottom certified as organic. And of course, there are some components that we talked about that are not going to be entirely natural. So I think it's important to note that if a certified organic mattress is something that you're specifically looking for, and if that certification is really important to you, there are going to be other options that are probably going to be a better fit for you. But if you're simply looking for a mattress that does emphasize the use of natural materials and the avoidance of chemicals, then there's certainly going to be a lot for you to like in this Awara collection. So there you have it. That's a brief introduction to the brand new Awara mattress collection for 2022. For more helpful information like this, including the written version of this information, which is going to be most up to date with all the latest and greatest in terms of prices and the best available discounts right now, go to GoodBed.com. You'll also find there the GoodBed quiz, which is fundamentally the best starting point for any mattress shopper. It's going to take a detailed assessment of all of your personal needs, preferences, and priorities, and then we'll search across options both online and in your local stores to show you the best options for your particular needs. So we'd highly recommend checking out the website. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. We hope you sleep well.